Projekt Red is a 5-star executor specialist who's available from both headhunting and recruitment. And even though liking to touch tails is mentioned in only one of her voice lines, she has been sadly simplified down to a tail-obsessed maniac by fans. Red has 9 years of combat experience, the most seen in these videos to date, and was raised by Kal'tsit from an unknown past. She stands at 162 centimeters tall, was born on the 25th of August in an undisclosed location, and is of the Lupo race. In her archive files and promotion record, it's noted that Red's behavior in combat scenarios is not easily understood, due to her combat style being concise yet barbaric. She doesn't open up to other ops, with the same ops questioning her lack of education and socialization. If she's on a team for a mission, it's going to be difficult with a high likelihood of casualties and losses, which led to her being nicknamed Reaper in a Red Riding Hood. Slowly, however, Red has opened up to other ops over time. To Red, she and the other Lupo operators are not wolves. At the start, the IRI medical staff viewed Red as having a basic education problem, until she showed unexplainable cognitive abilities in several tests, such as organizing randomly arranged objects, and so on. Some medical ops believe this was either due to color blindness or a defect or mutation in her nervous system, which gives Red the ability to recognize details that can't be seen to normal Lupos, while others believe it's an originum talent that enhances her awareness. However, further testing of Red has been suspended. Her third archive file is a revised classified information file, which lists 4 things. 1. It prohibits all mention of Lupo Ops' violent reaction to Red and to remove any mentions of it from public records. 2. Classify all relevant medical exams and testing to medical staff only. 3. Forbid review and redaction of any relevant record. 4. Destroy all test data. All mentioned actions must be done within 1 to 2 workdays of signature. The person who ordered it is redacted, as well as one of the names that approved it. However, Cal and Amiya's names aren't redacted on the Approved By section. Her 4th archive file is a classified log written by Kal'tsit. Cal questions if they should deepen their contact with someone named Grandma, which she believes is a dangerous proposition. Grandma made Red who she is today, and whatever she planned is tied to Red's future. Cal believes that she must seize every second of her limited time to convince Red of her own existence, so that she may choose for herself and not be led by this grandma entity. Amiya agreed that Rhodes Island needs a top-secret, highly efficient team, of which Red is an invaluable member, being one of the first. All the person talking is there to do is to sharpen Red's fangs and knife. Rhodes Island needs to take steps to ensure something never happens again, whether the doctor likes it or not. Red is confirmed to be non-infected. She has a cell originum assimilation of 0% and a blood originum crystal density of 0.13 parts per liter. There's a note from Cal saying that all exams have returned normal results for Red and that she'll handle the case file after the process is complete. In her character art, drawn by Infokun, Red wears a gray and red dress underneath a large red hooded coat, with the hood having a fur trim, multiple brown satchels, a button up front, pockets, and at least 4 knives in sheaths in the inside, a red bandana around her neck, along with what is possibly a gas mask, black cargo pants, knee-high lace-up black boots, a shoulder bag with fist on it, and some red ribbons fluttering about her. She holds one of her knives in her right hand while opening up the jacket with her left. In her voice lines, voiced by Ami Koshimizu, who also voices Clace in Gunslinger Girl, Charlotte E. Yeager in Shrek Witches, Yui Uehara in Detective Conan, Sayaka Toakai in Gintama, Yukiko Amagi in Persona 4, Niglaria Neburos in Is This a Zombie?, Ryuko Matoi in Kill la Kill, Shizuri Mugino in Scientific Railgun, Minami Osawa in D-Frag, Natsumi Tokugawa in Chunibyo, Kate Takinomiya in Prison School, Tuel in Gate, Ibuki Miyoda in Danganronpa 3, Ozaki Koyo in Bungo Stray Dogs, Naomi in Darling in the Franxx, Lakius Alvindale Indra in Overlord, Chizuru Hoshino in Wataten, Shiori in Precon, Mizuki Nakahara in Lycoris Recoil, Hollow in Spice and Wolf, Agnes Oblige in Bravely Default, Rebecca Chambers in Resident Evil 0, Zoe in Grand Blue, Eleanor Hume in Tales of Berseria, Mai Shiranui in Dead or Alive, Fuso and Yamashiro in Azure Lane, Peirun in Xenoblade Chronicles 2, MG5 and G36 in GFL, Beidou in Genshin, Karen C. Hortensia in FGO, Mikamo Neru in Blue Archive, Centurisi in PNC, Alexandria in Xenoblade Chronicles 3, and Guillotine in Nikkei. Red often talks about hunting and family.
ハンティング始める。レッド、ウルフハンター。ここも狼の匂いがする。
名字：报仇，杀掉，很简单。凯尔西与红是这么约定的。
狼には牙、レッドにはナイフ。狼は休まない。だからレッドも休まない。荒野の風。土に埋もれた残骸。星空を震わせる遠吠え。匂いだ。狼の匂い。レッド、ハンティング開始。家族？レッドに家族はない。最初から一人。ドクターは家族が欲しいのか？ドクター、教えて。もしウルフハンターじゃなければ、レッドは違う人生を過ごせたか？答えは自分の中にある。そうか。ハンティングに役立つなら。
At E2 with everything maxed, Red has 1,505 HP, 699 attack, 302 defense, 0 resistance, a 16-second redeploy time, 7 DP cost, 0.93 second attack speed, and 1 block. She has the standard range of an Executor Specialist. At max trust, she gets plus 75 to attack. At max pot, she gets minus 2 DP cost, minus 2 seconds to redeploy, plus 20 attack, and a buff to her talent. Her talent, which is unlocked at E1 and upgraded at E2, Chill, has Red deal at least 33% damage every attack. Red has 2 base skills, with one being unlocked at E2. Her first base skill, Sweep, increases the morale of all ops in the control center by plus 0.05 per hour. Her second base skill, Tracker, increases clue search speed by 25% when assigned to the reception room. Red's first skill, Execution Mode, is passive and lasts for 10 seconds at all levels. At level 7, after deployment, Red gets plus 65 attack and 40% physical and arts dodge. At M3, it's plus 80% attack and 50% dodge. Red's second skill, Wolfpack, is passive and happens immediately upon deployment. At level 7, after deployment, Red immediately deals 200% attack to all nearby enemies in the tiles above, below, and beside her, and stuns them for 2 seconds. At M3, it's 250% attack and stuns for 3 seconds. Red has an EXE-Y module called Mystery Prop Pack, making it so that when there's no allies in the tiles above, below, and beside her, she gets plus 10% attack. At module level 3, Mystery Prop Pack buffs Chill, having Red deal at least 40% attack each attack, as well as giving her plus 74 attack and plus 4 attack speed. To unlock and max out her module, you must have Red at E2 level 50, have 100% trust with her, complete 5 battles, deploying Red at least 3 times in each battle, 3-star S4-5, having Red defeat at least 4 infused slugs, have 6 module data blocks, 20 data patching strips, 8 data patching devices, 3 RMA 70-24s, 4 incandescent alloy blocks, 5 Oreron blocks, and 150,000 LMD. Red, unlike some other fast-redeploy operators, at least in my opinion, is more useful for hit-and-run tactics, stalling, and crowd control than she is for being bait for big damage like Gravel is. Her stats exemplify this, as she has higher attack than others, with her S1 being for single targets, while S2 is for groups of enemies and delaying. Her talent also helps with dealing chip damage, as she's always guaranteed to do at least 40% attack with each hit. And since she's a fast redeploy, you have an op who can stun roughly every quarter minute. However, when compared to Gravel, she does get significantly more expensive than Gravel to redeploy many times comparatively. Her S1 only lasts 10 seconds, and its evasion chance is a coin toss at M3. The stun from her S2, though useful, is short, as well as having the 4 tiles directly around her instead of the 8 tiles all around her. Though she is good in some situations, or ones where you need 2 fast redeploys, Gravel is usually the better pick more often than not, due to her having a good module, cheaper cost to deploy and raise, easier to get, and an S2 that allows her to tank multiple shots for a good few seconds. Overall, Red is decent, but not really a high priority to raise. Thank you for watching. Please follow my Twitter for updates. I also stream and are currently streaming Metal Gear Solid 3, and please check out my other Arknights and Azure Lane videos as well. There will be a teaser out tomorrow for next week's character summaries.